Hello! In this video, I'm going to talk about the fifth step in document understanding, the exportation. It's in this step where we can export the data obtained by the extraction to any environment desired, where they will be consumed. We can, for example, write this data to an Excel spreadsheet so that after it is added to an Orchestrator Queue, and after that, processed by other workflows. This is all possible thanks to the export extraction results activity, that transforms the extraction results in a dataset that contains some data tables that are easily manipulated so that these procedures are made. So let's go to the workflow. Okay, I have here our document understanding framework from where we stopped from last video. And the first thing I'm gonna do is add a new sequence here after the present validation station. I will call it consume extracted data. And inside it, I will create our new workflow. I'll call it consume data and put it as usual inside the steps folder. Right, I hit here create, and with it created, I'm gonna add the new log message here with the following message: consuming extracted data. Alright, now I will add the activity I mentioned earlier, the export extraction results. And is it a very simple activity, right? We have just one input and one output. The input is the extraction results that the extraction step generated. So I'll just declare the argument here, invalidated extraction results. And as output, we have the data set I talk about. And inside it, we will have two data tables. One containing the raw values extracted from the documents, and the other one will have the same values but formatted according to the rules defined in the taxonomy. I will show this in a minute. I will create here our dataset. I will call it extraction dataset. And in this activity, we can see here that we have these two fields here, include confidence and include OCR confidence. At first sight, they seem to be the same thing, but they have a key difference. So the include confidence is related to the confidence that the value extracted from the document was extracted from the correct place. Now, the include OCR confidence is related to the confidence that the characters extracted from the document, from the field, were correctly recognized by the OCR. So I will check both of them. And okay, with this data set in hand, we could add here any type of processing we want, like putting these values inside a Orchestrator Queue, or putting them to a Excel spreadsheet, or maybe even inputting them onto some website, and so on. In my demo here, I will just print them in two Excel spreadsheets so that I can show the values inside these two data tables. So for that, I'm gonna add a for each activity. Item I will change to table in extraction dataset dot tables. Okay, in the body, let me just change here the type argument to system data table, right? And inside this body here, a simple right range activity. I will click here on add headers so that the names of the fields are printed too. The workbook path, I will just, I forgot here to declare the index. Okay, in the workbook path, I will put index.toString plus .xlsx. That is the format accepted by the right range activity for the Excel spreadsheets. Okay, I will delete this and the data table will be just table as I define it here. And this workbook path here could be also defined in the config file so that I could edit in there and it will automatically get updated here. It's an option, but for now I will just leave as it is. Okay, this step is done. I can go back to the main workflow and just drag it here, consume data, and import our arguments. This will be the validated extraction result. And okay, it has been done. So I already have a file, a document to be processed in our folder, our processing folder. So we'll just hit run and I can show you the 2 spreadsheets generated by the workflow. Okay, the execution is done. I will refresh our project tab and here you can see 0 and 1 as our 2 spreadsheets generated. So as I said, 0 is the first spreadsheet where it contains the raw values generated in the extraction step, and 1 contains the same values but formatted according to the rules defined in the taxonomy. So I will just open both of them. And here we can see our fields along with their names and their confidence. So this is our first confidence and this is our OCR confidence for each of them. And here it says 1 because this consumption step in my demo is performed after the validation, after the data extracted validation. So it shows 1 as 100% of confidence, but if it was performed before the validation step, or if the validation step didn't occur, it would have different values, right? And so here is our 1 spreadsheet, our number 1, and we can see that we have some little differences here. The due date is formatted in this way. It's an universal way. We can see here that we're using slash and here hyphens, and they are formatted this way because in the taxonomy I provided the format of the date as day, month, year, and here it is in the universal format: year, month, and day. Here in the total field we can see that we have a dot instead of a comma, right? And the bill number field stays the same. So I can close both of them. And here's the end of my demo. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.